So I was planning on making this video during Halloween time for a Halloween-themed spooky book video. But being me, I lost track of time. It's NaNoWriMo right now. As it turns out, we live in a scary, scary world. So maybe these scary books can still be sort of appropriate. So here they are, my spooky book reviews. First of all, we have the first two books in the Hannibal book series, Red Dragon and The Silence of the Lambs, both by Thomas Harris. I can't really take the character of Red Dragon very seriously for various reasons. Ride with me. For my pleasure. A lot of the story of Red Dragon had been portrayed pretty much verbatim in one of the seasons of the series. So I feel like Silence of the Lambs sort of had me more creeped out than Red Dragon. It sort of had me more on edge because I didn't know what to expect. I had been warned for The Silence of the Lambs that there's some pretty gross transgender representation. They try to sidestep it by saying that the character isn't, like, legitimately transgender, but they don't really explain how, so it just doesn't really make any sense. I feel like Silence of the Lambs kind of goes more, like, hardcore with the visceral, physical horror. I know a lot of people don't like reading about cannibalism, but just so you know, there's surprisingly little cannibalism talked about in these two books, at least. I'm sure there's a lot more in the other two books. But a lot of the time in these books, Hannibal is in prison and not doing much, you know, killing people. On a spooky rating, I would probably give Red Dragon like a 6 out of 10, Silence of the Lambs like a 8 out of 10. Pretty spooky. Daughters of Darkness, lesbian vampire stories, edited by Pam Kesey. I really loved this. This is a collection of short stories and novellas, sort of, that are all focused on lesbian vampires, and it's so great. I had already read Carmilla and watched the web series online. I really love Carmilla, and I kind of wasn't expecting to love any of these stories just as much, but I really did. I loved a couple of them a lot. The Vampire by Pat Khalifa is a story about a vampire in a BDSM club. So great. And another one of my very favorites was Oh Captain, My Captain by Catherine V. Forrest, which is lesbian vampires in space. I'm not kidding. How amazing is that? On my spookiness rating, I would have to give this one maybe like a 4 out of 10. There's not a whole lot of spookiness. There's just kind of a whole lot of sexiness. And finally, I read the first 4 Goosebumps books. Yes, this one has 3 in one volume, so it counts as 3 books. I was too scared to read the Goosebumps books very much as a child, so these do count as books I have not yet read. I am really enjoying them. I might have to read some more before the year is out, especially because they're so short and I can get through them so fast. They're just so much fun. They're not very scary per se, but they're very spoopy. So the first 4 books are Stay Out of the Basement, Welcome to Dead House, Say Cheese and Die, and Monster Blood. How can I pick a favorite? I really liked Welcome to Dead House. That one was the one that probably kept me the most engaged and wondering what was going on, because you can't really tell, like, if most of the characters in the town are ghosts or if they're zombies or what's going on. It was a pretty great concept, and there was a cute dog in the story. Always a winner for me. Probably like 6.5 out of 10 on the spookiness scale. That's it for my spooky book reviews. I have another book review video that's already edited and ready to go. I just wanted to get this one up first before Halloween was, you know, too far in the past. I am caught up on NaNoWriMo. Fingers crossed that things keep going well, and good luck to everybody else who's working on it. And, you know, good luck to everyone else who is trying to exist in the world right now. It is hard. Things are hard right now. I love you all. Please be safe. Please take care of yourselves. As hard as it is, please don't lose hope. Please just keep going. We can get through this. Mwah! Bye.